Rambo 4. Man, this slipcover is really glossy, but yeah, Rambo 4. This is easily one of the best of the Rambo movies. This is the second best, other than First Blood, and it might even be better than First Blood in a lot of instances because I think this movie definitely hammers a lot of that point home in a very interesting way, where that point of like the Rambo franchise and character, which is you have a Vietnam veteran who's harshened by war and does not know what to do with himself after it's all over. Is he the same? Is he not the same? What does that all mean? Well, I guess he very obviously isn't the same, but you get what I mean. And Stallone, it gives one of the best performances of his entire career. He is excellent in this movie. His very, very, very strong performance that honestly I think probably should have got him nominated for this film back in 2008 because it's just so strong in this movie and it has such an emotional center in this movie. He is able to pull through that whole dynamic really well, and he is very, very strong in this movie. And the action in this movie is very, very gritty to the point where there are several moments you cringe at it. And I think that's one thing about First Blood is like the action isn't that brutal, but it was the 80s. It's kind of hard to make those kind of movies feel very brutal back then. This is a lot more violent. I think this is honestly one of the most violent movies I've ever seen. Just the way things happen and very horrible things happen to these people. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's actually a good thing because you're supposed to cringe. You're supposed to feel the pain of this story. And the way it advances Rambo's character in this movie is so strong and so meaningful that I don't even want to spoil it for you. There's just some incredible scenes and just him being a hero and helping people while still trying to figure out where he fits into this world is a very interesting and noble story of a man broken. And it's just really fascinating. And it's just why people love this character is this movie and First Blood Part 1. The rest, fuck them. Like, you know, First Blood Part 2 is a fun movie, but not but first, Rambo 3 is just terrible. But this one is a 10 out of 10 if you ask me. This is just so good.